Okay. Excellent, excellent. Streaming. TikTok. Come on, TikTok, man. Don't let me down. Okay. Okay, I think my... Checking how long the lag is. Oh, okay, I think this is working. Is it? Checking. Okay, sweet. That works. How long the lag is. Alright, fine. That's working fine. Let me reconnect my chat. Stop. Remove. Check for live stream. Activate. Test. Testing. Cool. Testing. Okay. Okay, my Twitch is bugging. Okay, that's just bugging bear. How much is my TikTok buffering? Okay. Everything is buffering quite a lot. Okay, so they all come through. And it says excellent, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty glitchy, right? No one's in the chat. Okay. Smooth right now? Okay, cool. Are you watching on your phone or on a laptop? If I could ask, because I don't know if the horizontal is better than the vertical, or if the vertical is better than the horizontal. I'm watching it on Twitch and it's glitching bad. It's just buffering the entire time. But I mean, if you're watching it on mobile and it's not glitching, I could just assume that TikTok and YouTube are fine. Watching horizontal on iPad. Okay, I mean, bro, I mean, if it's just me and you, so be it. I mean, I just hope it doesn't glitch too bad. So that hopefully if anyone else is watching that it's not too bad. But the concept of today's stream is I will be not castling at all. And I'm going to see how much elo I can gain. I'm going to start, I think I'll start on my blitz. The thing is, look, if I play my rapid, I'm going to lose a lot of rating. Not only have I not played on my rapid in a while, but just look at that now. I mean, when it's over 2,000, it's a nice number, you know, you want to keep it that way. So I'm probably going to play on my blitz. And I'm going to play 3+2 just so that I have a bit of time. 1400 at the moment, which again, as I said last time, should be low, but we played some pretty bad chess last time. So hopefully, just started glitching a slight tad. All right, well, Albie, let me know if it's unwatchable, and I'll just try again another day. But hopefully watchable. I mean, if it's not yet, just let me know. I'll just stream another day. It's not by force. But yeah, I'd like to set the timer at 2 hours today. We'll see how we do in terms of perfectly watchable. Sweet. Okay, cool. So just checking that's excellent. Twitch is still going. Cool. It's watchable. Perfect. Oh, Dadu, hey. Okay, cool. So what we're gonna do then? No castling. We'll go for 2 hours. Dadu, do you want to kick us off? If you want to send me a challenge, go ahead. And then I think we'll get started. I'll start the clock before our game, and then we've got 2 hours to see how much elo we can get if our starting elo is 1442. That should cover it pretty much. Sweet. All right, nice. All right, well, send me. Give me a sec. No worries. No worries. No rush. No rush. Cool. I've been playing chess for 5 or 6. I'm the best chess person. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Is it because I let you win last time? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You destroyed me. You destroyed me. You actually ended my challenge, didn't you? I remember. But yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate that. How long have I been playing? When did Queen's Gambit come out? I literally started just before that. I think almost over 6 years now, which is kind of crazy. So I got to like 1700 pretty quickly, and then literally like increased like that, and then I got to 2000 and I kind of just left it. But no, it's a fun game, bro. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. But no, I think if you want to play me again, please do. Just send me a challenge. I'd love a game. Let me know when you guys send me a challenge, Dadu or Bevan. There we go. I've got a rat. I've got another one. Rom 142857. I'm not sure who that is, but let's do it. 5-minute game. Let's run it. All right. So remember, I cannot castle. All right. So that is what we're going to be doing today. And let me start the clock. Let's go. All right. Good luck, my friend. Let's hope I don't glitch into oblivion. Okay. Let's not just blitz up moves. What I'm gonna do. This is actually fine for me, because the idea. Obviously, normally you'd hate to lose your ability to castle, but if I'm not castling anyway, what's the harm? What's the harm? Let's see how this one goes. Time control 3+2, please, if you don't mind, my bro. Right. I could come here, and then if pushes, we could come round. That's also fine. And if not, then we just take it with the knight. Sweet. So we can't castle. We definitely don't want to put this here. We kind of want to keep a pawn here, so maybe we want to play something like this. And I think I'm going to have to develop some sort of tactic as to what kind of opening is good. I thought the French 5 minutes ago. Impart your wisdom to me, my friend. Impart your wisdom. Yeah, I think... So I can't castle here. So I think we're going to have to find some sort of tactic as to what works best. I don't think my normal openings are going to be good. Although I do usually push this f-pawn a lot, which obviously is a bit dangerous for your king. So I have got to be careful. What I'm going to do... I could push this, right? Because we're not castling that way, but maybe I just want to play it safe first. And maybe I could play something like this. And the idea is, obviously, if he takes with my queen, then I can instantly go in with my rook. And we've activated that pretty quickly. So maybe the knight on c3 hurts your structure. King is usually pretty safe. Oh, London. Okay, bro, I mean, I literally never play the London. Okay, so we can do this. And once they take back, I assume they're going to take with their rook, because they'll probably want to still castle kingside. And now we can give ours, and then maybe we just run it down. So this knight you're saying hurts my structure. I mean, Bon Bon Cloud is content. Let's not lie. If I just did the Bon Cloud for about 2 hours, I don't know how much elo I'll be gaining. But you know what? This guy, bless his soul, he made this a rated game. So while I might lose a lot, I also stand to gain 2 elo, which would be a massive start. Okay, so now we can obviously push. We would then weaken our light squares if he moves this out of the way. This bishop's doing kind of nothing at the moment. They're looking to castle. What am I trying to do is the question. I think I want to activate a rook. I could obviously consolidate here, because this is not going to be under threat for a while. So maybe let's start with that. And then I can start shuffling my king across, and then I can bring my rook into the game. Especially if he castles here. We should have a bit of time to do these kinds of moves. This is a bit juicy for my knight, but it doesn't really go anywhere after that. So, unless I want to move it around like this or something, which isn't crazy. If we get a lot of free moves, then we can do that. Oh, he's not castling either. Respect. That's the top 10 respect moments right there. Alright, I'm going to shuffle across like was our plan. Okay, cool. Let's pin his bishop. And then... Okay. What I'm going to do is maybe now's a good time to try and get into this square. Oh, unless we push the pawn. No, that's fine. I'm gonna go for this. The timer isn't going. Oh shit, you're right. Ah, okay. Let me try popping it out. And then doing this. Okay, sweet. Now it should be working. Thank you for letting me know. Alright. What I'm going to do is push. So now he's got into a position where his bishops aren't really seeing too much, as you can see here, which is good for us. Cool. And now we can drop. And now we're setting up. French and Carib pawn structures are basically identical. Your camera is far better on YouTube versus Twitch. Okay, that's good to know. Thank you, bro. I don't know why it's so bad on Twitch, but I mean, last time I had 2 viewers on Twitch anyway, so Twitch, come across to YouTube if you're viewing it on Twitch, man. Come across, because we're not doing too well on Twitch. Okay, cool. So we pick up a rook here, and we pick up a bishop actually if he wants that back. Okay, if he doesn't, we will just have a free rook then. Oh no, wait, this is now pinned. So we can also pick up. Ooh, look at that. What time format am I playing tonight? Yeah, I'm playing. This guy sent me a 5. I do want to play 3+2, Joe. I'll be playing 3+2. But all right, sweet. Thank you very much for the game. That's 2 points. A good start. A good start to the stream. A good start to the stream. All right, so hopefully you guys get the concept. We're not going to be castling today. I will play you again, my friend. I'm just gonna play Dadu first. Dadu, do you wanna send me a request? There we go. Alright, 3+2 is perfect. Let's do it. Cool. Let's go. Oh, you've sent me an unrated. Let me send you a rated one. 1 second. 1 second. I'm gonna send you a rated one. 1 second. Because the point of today is that we're gonna go fully rated. 1 second. Play. Yeah, of course you can. Stay over here. Nice one, Corey. Can I play after this guy? Yes, of course you can. Again, I'm quite reliant on you guys if I'm glitching, so let me know. So. Yeah, cool. Thank you. That was quicker. Did that work? There we go. Cool. All right, this is rated. Cool. All right, sweet. Let's keep that like that. All right, good luck. Okay, so maybe we don't do the Vienna. I'm gonna try something pretty anti. I'm just experimenting. Let's see how this goes. I'm going to play quite a passive setup. Okay. Okay, cool. I wanted to Fianchetto this way, but actually I'll tell you what we could do. We could just challenge that straight away. Let's do that. Again, king safety is obviously quite important, but I think I can just about get away with just shoving pawns up. Let's see. That could be. Thank you, bro. Thank you. It does look a bit silly. I got a fan next to me, bro. A serious heat wave over here. I got a fan next to me, so I just look like I'm in Hollywood the whole time. What do you guys think? All right, cool. Let me not take the piss because I'm terrible when I'm low on time, as we've worked out last time. I can't castle. I can't castle. Let me just remember that. Otherwise, push. Trade that. Looking good. That looks okay. Okay, cool. So this is okay. This is okay. We don't mind that we have to move our king, obviously. We weren't going to castle anyway. And in fact, we've now connected our rooks. Hello, my friend. If you're on Twitch and it's glitching, come across to YouTube, because apparently it's just... we're not doing great today on Twitch. Cool. So I'll deliver a check. And now I can actually just put my rook here, I believe. I just got to be careful. That is obviously a forking square eventually, if this pawn's not defending it. So I do have to be careful there. And of course, we can pick that up with the rook. And I actually quite like this position. Right. This. There's definitely something here for us. My streaming is lagging. Come across to YouTube, my friend. Come across to YouTube. Okay, cool. This looks fairly good. So let's go for that. And I'm going to take with this. I mean, this bishop is going to pick this up. And then do I have a plan? I'm sure we'll work it out. I'm sure we'll work it out. All right, let's see. If I come over here. To be honest, I'm freestyling now. I kind of want to lift this rook and come for a move like this. Or do I want to come here? Yeah, this is good, actually. I'm going to start with this move and then maybe lift this rook up. Why didn't I take the queen? Why could I have taken the queen? Oh, it came with check. It came with check. Okay, sweet. All right. Let's move this. I could come here. This is getting messy. Not gonna lie. I've got a minute left already. It's getting pretty messy. It's a lot of pieces just flying all over the place. I have rook d7. I assume that was on the last move. Okay, well, I got rook d7 now anyway. Okay. Defends. I think we can still pick this up, right? Okay, and now we can win a pawn here. And I'm hoping that's not too greedy. Okay, is that another pawn? It is. And now I think I should start focusing on the king side. So, if I can start pushing these pawns up. So that's not a threat. Let's push these pawns up. Let's push these pawns up. All right, we've got a serious pawn storm going. I think today is a day of a lot of just pawn shoving. I think this move is good. It looks, yeah, this looks like pretty cooked for him. This is okay. Yeah, we just stay on the light square, so we're fine. Okay, let's pick that up with check. And then we can come here. Okay. Okay, we'll pick that up, free rook. And that should be the game, Mr. Dadu. E takes F better. Probably was. Probably was. I'm not going to argue with you on that. Probably was. I just want to not lose the game on time, as I did the entirety of last time. All right, this is one. Yeah, this is mega GG's. We can check here. We can push here. Okay. There we go. Yeah. There we go. All right, that's our first win. You can't wait to get destroyed. I'm feeling a bit fresher today. Bevan, you know? I feel like the non-castling is not as much of a nerf as once thought. But we've got to be smart. Okay, so far we've gained 9 elo. Thank you very much, my friend. You're very perceptive in the chat, Mr. Mercial Spas. Serious YouTube username. Surprised that wasn't taken. All right, let me play Bevan first, and then I will play you again, Dadu. Bevan, do you want to send a challenge? My elo on Rapid is 2002, as I was bragging about 10 minutes ago. Cool. Nice have your let's do it. Could you make it a 3 + 2 minute game, please? If you don't mind, 3 + 2 minutes. Cool. Okay, so that, did we learn anything from that? Not really. I mean, it wasn't a very good. Let me play Isaf Yord first, Rom, and then I will play you, I do promise. 1950, serious player, my friend, serious player. Yeah, but my blitz is not even up to scratch. Isaf Yord, let's do it. Cool, good luck. I win 0 from this. This is purely for the love of the game. And it's our first game as black, alright? So, good luck. Good luck. Reckon I'll have played another game on Rapid. Bro, honestly, I considered a no, but of course, one day. Alright, I played the Grunfeld. So I mean, we can just do this. And okay, so let's remember I can't castle, so I might just start shoving this down. Let's see. Again, all these games, what was your improvement curve? Can you talk about it? 2000 in Rapid in 5 years is impressive. Really? So I started the first year. I have a very, very addictive personality. So my first year of playing chess, I got to 1700. After literally 12 months, I was at 1700. Because I bought that premium, obviously you could get it for free on Live Chess, but I just used the analysis tool pretty much after every game, just to make sure that I knew where I was going wrong every game. So that led to some pretty rapid development, if you'll pardon the pun. But I never learned to play quickly. I always played 10-minute games, and so I never really improved at playing fast. So I spent a few years trying to get my bullet and my blitz up, and I only ever really got to like 1400, which is where you see it now. I literally haven't touched it. And you're only at 1000, 12 months in. Well, let me know how much you analyze your games, because I think a lot of it, obviously, as we know, chess is a lot of pattern recognition, and it definitely doesn't really reward creativity when we're just not good at the game, because we're not going to follow it up correctly. So I think it's just about playing accurate moves in the openings that you know. Obviously here I do want to castle, but I'm not going to. Let's just play this up, and I'm going to try and get rid of this bishop. 1000 a year is pretty good. Yeah, it is pretty good. Louis, hey man, how you doing? In this structure, I think it's with the white bishop, knight bd7. Yeah, that makes sense. I could have played that as well. And then Fianchetto, this makes sense. To be honest, bro, I'm just trying a few new stuff. So he wants to hide away now. That's fine. What we could do is just support this push in the center, which is probably what I'll do. Now I've got to be careful because my queen and my rook are aligned. What did I just hang? Okay, pawn. That's fine. Yeah, I do have to be careful. But what we could do, takes. Yeah, I'm happy with that. We could lock this bad boy in, and we could force his dark square bishop off the board, which would be good. I lost a pawn, yeah, I know. But you're gonna be seeing a lot of lost pawns, let me tell you. You gotta strap in. There's gonna be a lot of pawns lost. Yeah, so I think, sir, they've hit the second pawn. Right, it should be fine. Yeah, it was a pawn between friends. What's the pawn between friends? Yeah, that's fine. So takes and takes and takes and takes comes a check, so that's completely losing. Let us play a move like this first. And then, yeah, so let me know how much you analyze your games. It's lagging also on YouTube. Damn, that is annoying. Okay, I mean, let me know if it's just completely unplayable, unwatchable. Unfortunately, my Wi-Fi today is just not as good, so 1700. Oh, Mr. Peter Okwara is next. Come on, we got the whole gang from last time. Oh, that doesn't look that good. That looks like a free bishop to me. But who am I? And then we will not play that. Check and takes and takes. It looks nice. Doesn't really do too much. But our knight is trapped otherwise. I could take here. Doesn't really do too much. Yeah, let's just play this check. Yeah. Oh, that's an interesting move. I'm happy to trade, am I? Takes. Yeah, I think I'm happy to trade here. It's getting a bit techie. I also want to develop this. Okay, we can take here. Okay, so now I think I can use this as an escape square. Don't analyze my game nearly enough. Usually if I think I did brilliant. Yeah, that's the thing. I think people, they get very comfortable with not analyzing games because they feel like, oh, I was okay, or oh, I know I didn't play too well. And that kind of works against you in the long run. But obviously, I mean, it's absolutely fine. Not everyone cares enough to do that. Okay, I kind of need to run away. Let me first unpin my queen. Or do I want to do that? Okay, let's first defend this with a pawn. And then I can defend it with a queen, and then I can get my king out the way. Although I don't really want to move into the queen's site. Yeah, this is where it gets techie, basically. Bishop takes c3. Bishop takes c3. How would that work? Let's give ourselves an opportunity to bring a check into the game. I mean, his king is going back into safety, which is pretty good. I've got to be careful of my time as well here. And then I can do this. Don't tell him the moves. No, don't worry. I'm not too concerned about what moves are in the chat. I will lose of my own accord, my friend. Don't worry. Let's play this. And then I'll drop back. It's a pretty bad position. I do need to move. Yeah. That's fair. Okay, now it gets techie. now it gets pretty scary. So, time scramble, you know how we do in these ones. We're not going to think, we're just going to move. Just move, mate. I glitched! What? Oh my days, bro. My Wi-Fi is actually glitching. Thank you, Rohan. GG's. I mean, I glitched. GG's. We lose so much there. Bro, my Wi-Fi. So that was my move the whole time. I moved, but oh well. Alright, Rom, let's do it. GG's. GG's, Bevan. GG's. Alright, we stand to gain 2 again. Let's go. Alright, so no castling. No castling. Let's see how it goes. No castling. Okay, so maybe we can run the double Fianchetto here. Maybe that's the strat. Just double Fianchetto every game. This could drop back. Let's play this. Okay, now how do we actually get our king to safety? I think we do need to start doing that quicker, because last time I just got cooked. So how about we just okay, let's clear it first. I'm gonna push a pawn and then just start running around. Okay. Start solid. Let's say let's drop this back. And just stay as solid as possible. Yeah, Peter, go next. Yeah, 3 + 2, please keep it rated, because today we're focusing on our rating. Yeah, hopefully my Wi-Fi doesn't glitch again, because that wasn't ideal. Okay, this is good because my knight is kind of stuck here. What we could do is start pushing this side. Let's see. So I think pawn storms are going to be our friend today. I think I literally, obviously normally we don't want to push the A pawns, B pawns, G pawns, H pawns. But today we're going to be spamming a few of them down. Let's see how that goes. Okay, that creates a hole on C5. If our knight ever wanted to go there, we could route that in. Which is actually not a bad idea. So let's do that. Add a defender to our E6 pawn. And then let's slowly bring our knight in to that nice hole that's just been created. That is fine. That is fine. Cool. How much do I study? So when I was gaining ELO, I would study maybe every 2 months. Really not that much, to be honest, because obviously we're all busy with our lives and chess isn't like the only thing that we do. But mainly when I realized my openings, even if I played them correctly, I would get into uncomfortable positions. I just realized that's not even a useful opening. If the whole point of the opening is to put me into a position I'm comfortable and familiar with. So yeah, maybe every like 2 to 3 months I'd switch my opening up a bit. But it was always quite an aggressive line, like F pawns pushing and so on. But some work better than others. So yeah, maybe every 2-3 months. But honestly, the biggest difference is just spotting the same tactics that are going to come up in your game, depending on what you play. Okay, let's get rid of this. And we might have to run this back. Let's see. So this is where he wants to be. So I will play this bishop move. And now we need to start thinking, what do we do with our king? I think this knight makes it a bit dangerous to go queen side. But then king side's not too safe. I think we just push it one to the left and just... Okay, I'll tell you what, I'm going to bring my rook in here. And I'm just going to shuffle my king across one, I think. This looks okay. We don't really want to undouble. We definitely don't want to bring his king, his queen into the game. So how does this look? So if he trades, I can pick it up with the king and then run across. I think that works. Yes. Which openings do I recommend? Scotch Gambit, love it. Caracan because it's positional. Alright, so let's... Oh, I see. That's nice. Okay, so let's say he wants to come in here. Oh, I don't really want to trade that off. Okay. So I guess I've got to move my... queen? Okay, wait, this is an interesting position. So if I move my queen, what have they got? So this pawn doesn't even hang. So let's move the queen. See what happens. Oh, I've missed a few of the chat. I can't see it anymore. Play the same openings always, but I end up in the same positions over and over, which isn't always good. London, Scandinavian, Budapest, Gambit. I honestly think Gambits are your friend for a long while, because if you know the Gambit and they don't, I've done a series on Gambits if you guys want to check it out on like TikTok or Insta or YouTube. I do think that those Gambits are the safest ones to play. I think there's a lot of quite easy Gambits for you to learn and for them to not know. So I would check those out for sure. They just make your life a lot easier. Until about maybe 1500, then you might put yourself into a bit of a techie situation. There's always a downside to a gambit, of course. Alright, so we're slowly running away with our king, to the point where I can almost bring my rook in, and this looks almost like we've castled, despite the fact we haven't. So that'll be good. I think this is the way to play. Budapest works great. Well, there you go. There you go. That's what I think. 1100 Budapest. Those two things were made to go together, you know. Let's pick up this free pawn, and let's get rid of this. Yeah, let's get rid of this. That is an absolute thorn in our side, and now we're in a good position where we just want to slowly start increasing the pressure. Let's not take too long with it. I'm going to bring my rook into the game. Let's start with that. And he wants to trade off. That's okay for us. And he takes with the knight. That is interesting. Let's bring our rook into the game. Our knight into the game, sorry. And now I think I want to start pushing. This is currently hanging. So let's how do I defend this? Yeah, let's just move it out of the way. We don't mind the check, obviously. That's fine. And let's bring this back. Let's bring this up. We can play this. Alright, let me not run out of time. And then I want to consolidate here. That's a free pawn. Let's move this. Push. What do we want to do here? I guess let's bring our bishop out, because our bishop's not really doing anything in there. Okay, now I need to bring my knight in, so I've gone absolutely mute, because I'm struggling to think and move fast. Oh my days, what am I doing? Okay, cool. Let us defend this maybe. Oh. That was a horrible move. Oh wait, what? Sugar. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, that's even worse move. Oh my days, bro. Oh my days, bro. Oh my days, bro. Oh my days, bro. What am I doing? What is this? What is this? Can hardly call it chess. Good God. I get scared. I get scared. Alright, what's up in the chat? Von Hennig. I'll be back with the Von Hennig. Well, that was some pretty horrible chess. GG's, GG's. We lose another 14. Alright, so we're down about 20 from where we... Or 30 maybe even from where we started. That's not ideal. Alright, sweet. GG's. If Peter's still in the chat, if you want to send a challenge, go for it. But if not, I'm not doing very good. Not at all. Not at all. Same as last time. Same as last time. But let's just have a look at where that went wrong. So I was pretty comfortable here. And what? How did I let that pawn come all that way? Oh, because I couldn't defend that. I see. No, that was a nice idea. That was a nice idea to go for my pawn there and then push that. Okay, that's my bad. All right, sweet. Let's go again. All right, so no castling. Let's go for our new strat. It didn't really work last time, but some good points up on offer this time. 9 elo. That's big. I mean, we've been losing big, but we can win big. True gambler's mindset. All right, let's blunt that bishop. We don't wanna see any of that. There we go. And this is okay because we can't castle anyway. Can't castle anyway. So let's bring this knight in. That's fine. All right, let's bring this knight in. Let's see if Peter wants to trade. I feel good about this challenge, you know? We're 35 minutes in and I'm 30 points down, but I still feel good. I still feel like we can get to 1500 quite easily. I just need to work out what the strat is. I think the strat is definitely don't let me get low on time. That's maybe the number one strat in any game I play. That looks like a free pawn, so let's take that. And then we can draw back. So okay, so we can't castle. So if I move this here and he takes, then I can take, and then we're fine. So I think we need to unpin ourselves from both. So let's do that. And then the question is, do I use the house I just built for the bishop? Okay, so we have to take with this, obviously. Oh, you removed the defender. What am I doing? Oh, wait. Wow, was that a double pin? Oh, that's pretty nice, actually. I quite like that. Right, well, we lose our queen. Okay. A lot of catching up to do here. I'll probably... Okay, I'm in trouble. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to place this here, and then we're going to start pushing some pawns. Never underestimate the power of the pawn. Let's see how far that gets us. I think we go back in the house. And now I just want to really start pushing some pawns up. Alright, so what squares are free? None. You got this check. Okay, and then I think we can move on to dark squares. Looks fine to me. And if I could somehow just sack one of these pawns, I'd love to put some rooks behind them. So he's getting his rook in. I'm going to bring my rook in. And I've got to be careful not to let these pawns get pinned, because I think they're going to bring a lot of power. So how about a rook lift next, maybe? Okay, so that goes for this. Which, are we concerned about? I guess not. This doesn't do anything. So let's push this away first. Okay, and now I think we can come in with our rook. Let's do that. Okay, this is actually going to require a lot of brain power, I think. Okay, now I want to eventually go here, so we can do that. Oh no, this is hanging. Let's not hang it. To be honest, I don't mind just moving the rook to defend it. Okay, next we want to put our rook here. Okay, so we can't move here anymore, but we can push this. Okay, so let's try that. That does obviously block where we wanted to put our rook, but I think at this point I just want to get rid of this queen. Okay, cool. So the queen is running out of squares at the moment. If I push, she can come back into here, and that comes with check. Now, do I want to remove this knight first? That seems like a good plan. If he takes, which he probably can afford to do, I can pick it up, but then he can get in here. So let's not do that. Right, can I just push here? No, because that blunders this. Can I push here? Takes. And no. Okay, so we need to find some sort of waiting move. Let's move our king. Okay. Difficult game. Difficult game already. Okay. So if we take and take, I want to obviously come in here. This forces the knight here. Oh, but it blunders our bishop, obviously. So let's not do that. Let's move our rook. I think that's maybe the best we've got. And then we can take material. So that might not work. Okay, 40 minutes into the challenge. We've still got an hour and 20. It's not too bad. And if we win this one, we're only like 15 down from where we started. So maybe we need some precise games coming up. Right, let's bring our other rook into the game. And I assume that pawn will become a target. So let's see. Okay. Yeah, I don't really have much of a choice here. Yeah, I don't really have much of a choice. Damn. Okay, let's see if we can salvage anything. I mean, I think that pawn was actually free. Let's take. Bro, was my time? Did I just not see my time? Oh, I literally can't tell. Was my time just really low? Oh, that's another 7 down. GG's, GG's, Peter. GG's. Yeah, not doing too well. Not doing too well. All right. So we started at 1442, I want to say. Okay, so we're officially down 30 or 28, I guess. Dadu, let's run it up again. Let's do it again. All right, cool. So we stand to gain 6 here. All right, let me try my Sicilian and see what happens. It's not going too well, I'll be honest. But I keep letting myself get low on time when I said I wouldn't. But I mean, I did blunder my queen last time, so let's try not to do that again. All right, let's go for that fianchetto strat. And again, usually the f4, the Grand Prix, is quite scary if I wanted to castle kingside. But thankfully, I have no intention of doing that. Okay, cool. What I will do is, where do we want to put this? I actually think I want to come this way. Okay, and we obviously do not mind if we trade pawns. We kind of want to open our H file up, because I mean, he's playing so aggressively actually, now that I think about it. Okay, so he's not planning on castling either. Okay, respect. I will keep my knight there for now. It looks pretty strong. I will develop my queen. I'm expecting a pawn move, but of course this is pinned. So let's see. Your tactic worked today. Yeah, it looked good. Honestly, I was absolutely like screwed on all sides there. Okay, so that defends this pawn. Can we add another attacker to the pawn? Here takes, and we're not looking too good. This walks into a fork. So maybe we just push this way. That doesn't really achieve too much. So what's the plan? Where can we put our king? Where can we put our king? Maybe I just move it one to the right. What does that achieve? Okay, let's just create a pawn storm on the queen side. Doesn't look like we have too many plans on that side of the board. So here, takes. We do have to be very careful, but I think for now we're okay. Yeah. So if I took, and then I drop, and then can I plant my rook anywhere on that file? Interesting. So what I'm looking at the moment is sacking the rook. Okay, well now it looks a lot more viable. Oh no, the bishop can just take it. Okay, never mind. Oh no, the bishop. Okay, let's just see what happens. Okay, so that takes. Now we can bring our queen in. And to be honest, I don't really have a plan. Okay. We can amp up the pressure. And now that entire kingside attack that he had that looked quite scary isn't obviously doing too much, which is good for us. If I took here, takes, queen takes, it doesn't work. There's a lot of tactical ideas here that don't seem to be working. Let's drop. Let's drop, and we still have the rook pinned, which is good. Can we analyze the game after this game? Yeah, of course. I'd appreciate hearing your thought process. Yeah, absolutely. Let's do it. Okay, so let's start with. Do I want to take? I mean, there's no rush to take this, but I am running out of time here, so I'm just going to try and trade everything off. Which is always a sad way to play the game, but what can you do? Alright, I am going to develop. Okay, and now I've got like a little house, which is good for us. I think I'm okay here. Whoa. Always speak too soon, man. Always speak too soon. Alright. Yeah, we're cooked. Oh my days, bro. I can't catch a break today. I'm putting myself in really dangerous positions. I mean, obviously that's by virtue of not being able to castle, but it's really, really dangerous positions that I'm getting myself into. Okay. Let's play on, see what we can do. Yeah, it's not looking particularly possible to win this game, but again, what can you do? Get pinned, yep. Yeah, GG's. GG's, GG's, GG's. Okay. Oh, that hangs it. Alright, sweet. That's another 10 down. Alright, well, down to 1400. I'm not going to play again for the moment. Let me go through Peter's game quickly. And then I would be happy. Okay, look at that. That's a loss streak if I've ever seen one. We had a decent start there. 2 wins out of 2. And then, of course, everything else went pretty badly. Good game. GG's. Yeah, I'm just going to go through this. And I think I'm going to play... Yeah. I didn't even think. Obviously, there's a discovered check there. But what can you do? Oh, this is the wrong game. Aquara. Okay, so Peter, right? Let's see. So I started off with the Fianchetto just to see what was possible. It is a bit new. And then, yeah, so someone said in the chat earlier that they don't like these knight c3 moves. They prefer the d2 moves. Yeah, I mean, already I'm getting myself into a bit of a dangerous position. Yeah. And I just allow that pin to come. Yeah. And now I'm pinned both ways. You have very good piece activity here. So this grabbing this pawn certainly greedy. And obviously it wants me to castle, but I can't. But I do think that was very greedy. And now there's no real way of defending a piece. I think I'm already down a piece. And then of course you have that lovely tactic that you found. So yeah, I mean there's nothing really to speak of here. This was just a greedy pawn grab, and not being able to castle is cooked me. I mean, so what should I have not allowed here is the question. So that pawn push, I probably shouldn't have allowed your knight in there, but how can I really defend that? I guess, yeah, I shouldn't have put my knight on an exposing square where your pawn can just push. That makes sense. Good to know. If you want a double fianchetto, you can play the hippo. Yeah, I know, I've seen that, but like, it gets to a point where it's just so passive. I'm just like, I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I like it. So, okay, I'm gonna play the unsuspecting. I'll come back to playing you guys in a moment, but I'm gonna start by playing the unsuspecting. Let's see what these guys can do when they don't know that I'm castling. All right. Okay, so we're gonna attack the bishop, the pawn, and let's try that setup that we just analyzed. We don't want to allow anything too aggressive from the opponent. And maybe, yeah, let's just double fianchetto. And to be honest with you guys, I don't really play this kind of setup, so let's see where this goes. Now, the question is, I mean, do I want to play a move like this, or do I want to play a move like this? If I push twice and they take, knight takes, I mean, it's defended enough, but then they can push their pawn, and then our bishop's out the game for a bit. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. So they push their pawn, we push our pawn. And then, to be honest, if I can somehow get rid of this pawn, if they allow me to take, I would love to play a move like, let's see, if they allow us to take here, I would love to play an F pawn break. Okay, so they do. They take with their knight. If I take here, and this is a nice square for us, and also we now have this pawn break. Pawn break, just this just pawn push. So obviously we're looking for a fork. Okay, this is a lovely square for them. So we can just, yeah, I mean, can we play this move queen f3? So obviously this is coming. So let's start maybe with the move queen f3. Again, these are the moves that really do get me down. Let's say I play here and then I push. I mean, this is coming here anyway, right? If I push, we allow their light square bishop. It's not looking too good there. So we need to find a way to defend this. A move like this allows the check. So we kind of want to move out of check. This allows the fork. Okay. So I'm going to play the move queen to f3. And then I think I need to reroute this knight and force a trade. Oh no, this is the threat. Okay. So we've got to bring our rook in first. And obviously I don't think he wants to trade because our light square bishop's not really doing anything, and that knight is a bit of a beast. But I think if I can drop my knight and force a trade... Oh damn, it's getting scary now. This looks okay for now. So they're looking to trade, of course. What if I defend it? So I think, so if I take and then they take first, yeah, I'm always defended with the king, so that's fine. So I'm thinking if there was a way to distract my queen where they can just pick this up, but our king is obviously always defending it, so that should be fine. And I mean, we're on the defensive, and I've got a minute left already. I've certainly not worked out how to play without just being instantly losing, without being able to castle. Their knight has absolutely trapped our king into oblivion. So I can certainly think of better setups for us. But I mean, if they take some time to think about it, that's good for us. So that was pinning here before. I don't really understand. So that was blocking that check. Okay, so let's say that I took here. They take here. I can take... Oh no, this is defended by the queen. What am I doing? I guess I just move this out of the way then. Into a position that doesn't allow the... It looks a bit... That was a very confident check. I'm not really sure what it does. And then we really want to push this bishop away. Okay. I will just move back, to be honest. And if they want to draw, I'll take a draw at this point. I've lost enough games that I'll take a draw. Quite sad. Sad position to be in. Oh, right. Okay, so we're pinned again. Oh, sugar, my time. Let's push this away. And then once this unpins, then we can move this here. And I think that will force his bishop off the board. And I really don't mind that. Let's see. Yeah, there's no... I think everything's defending each other. I can't see anything for them. Never settle for draws. Okay, we could take here. Obviously, we can't take with our queen. Okay, and then we can... That's pinned. So how about a move like this? Very counterintuitive. I'm hoping this is 3+2, because if I don't have increment here, I'm cook up. Let's see. I have a feeling they'll trade. That's fine. Oh, sugar. Oh, sugar. Oh, that somehow worked. Just gotta be quick. Gotta be quick. Gotta be quick. Okay. So we're gonna expect this to move. I will get rid of this. I literally meant to put that on B1. Oh my days. Alright, so we gotta tuck this back now. Oh, what on earth is he doing? We don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. Definitely don't want to do that. Oh no, wait, that somehow works again. Move that out of the way. Okay, that's fine. We just need to move fast. I don't really care what we're doing. Defend that. Okay. Get them into time pressure. Different game. That's fine. That's fine. That's probably not fine. If I can get a bit of time back, I don't mind. My word, what am I doing? Oh, that doesn't look good. Somehow it's okay, somehow. We'll take that. Nice. Oh, that doesn't work. That certainly doesn't work. Okay. So they're super low on time. Let's see if I can just force something. No, not that though. Yeah. Oh my days. Estamarca, what's up? Oh, this challenge is going really horribly wrong. Really horribly wrong. We're down 40 elo. Maybe 50 elo now. So it's taken us an hour to lose 50, and now in the next hour, we're going to win 100. How about it? Alright, let's go again. This is just not going well. Am I a pro? I think if you stay in this chat about a minute, you'll get the answer to your question. And it's a pretty resounding no. Alright, so I can't castle today. So I'm just trying to work it out, and I'm really just not good enough to work it out, unfortunately. It's not going well. So okay, so here I'm in a position where I can't castle. Again, I don't want to allow the knight in here because we've learned that from the last one. So how about we just... I haven't tried my pawn storm strategy enough. I think I need to just be way more aggressive because I just instantly get on the defensive. So I think let's try attacking fully. See how that goes. Alright, so I'm gonna drop. Okay. And now we can push queenside. Let's just see what happens. Okay. Bring this in. Is this rapid chess? It's blitz. It's 3 plus 2. I'm gonna push this away. And I'm not trying to castle kingside. They don't know that. Hopefully they want to ruin our structure. And then I get a beautiful g-file for my rook. Please take. Ooh, now we're talking, baby. Now we're talking. Okay, let me not hang that. Okay. I think we can cook with gas on this one. I need to bring this rook on here. I will take that, right? Or do I want to lock off? Takes. Their queen comes in. What does that do for us? That can't help. Right, let's not lose time on this. Let's not lose time on this. We're in a precarious enough position as it is. Okay, we can trade that off. I don't mind. Yeah, we can trade that off, right? Yeah. And then we can develop. Okay, that's absolutely fine. And then we want to put our rook here. And then we can bring our knight into the game. This is chess, guys. This is chess. Finally, we're playing some chess. We've played enough passive chess. Let me windmill you. Okay. I would... Let's mount some more pressure on first before doing anything. And if they give us enough moves, we can even move our king out of the way and then get the rooks doubled up on the g-file. This is now chess. What I was doing before, I don't think was chess. So let's see. Let's see. Okay, so okay. They're taking their time to think. I mean, look at what happens when I play when I'm the aggressor. They're the ones down on the clock. Okay, so they want to trade with me there. I'm not in a rush to trade because we can always just pick that up ourselves. So even if they do take our queen, we can take back first. And if they take, we obviously take with our bishop. And then we win a rook. So right now we're up a piece. Okay, this has worked perfectly. I think this is a strat. We need to play some more aggressive chess. Say no more. Okay, aggressive chess incoming. Aggressive chess incoming. Okay, so we don't... That's our first, I think, proper win. Where we've done it in the spirit of the challenge. Okay, aggressive. You know, I would never push twice, but might even... You know what? We're just going to go for it. Screw it. Just throw everything up. This could go terribly wrong. But so far I'm liking it. Pawns. I think pawns are the answer. If I can't move my king, I'm moving my pawns, let me tell you. Okay, this, and then we can... Okay, so we can now push, but then obviously there's an escape square. So is there a follow-up? No. Can we pin a knight though? Yes. Okay, so what am I trying to do? That's the real question. I think I want to attack the bishop, because of course this is pinned. They're probably going to castle now, which is a liberty that we don't have. You should make a stream like a group study session. I'll write that down. I'll write that down. Yeah, to be honest, I'm looking for stream ideas. Takes, bang. Okay, this is looking good for us, I think. Let's see. Okay, so we've got tempo here. We're attacking their queen. Yeah, I think this is coming to me a lot more naturally than a defensive style of chess, which is pretty interesting. Okay, yeah. And now, do I even want to trade anything off? I could play this and consolidate. Let's see. I think just looking like I've got active pieces is what I'm enjoying. Okay, so obviously we can't castle. I don't mind a move like this. I've just got to be careful not to let the bishops trap my rook. That will hang a pawn actually, so let's not do that. Now I've somewhat pinned my knight, but oh, that also hangs a pawn. Okay, sweet. Okay, let's move out of the way then. Check here, we pick it up. Okay, I now have this. And they've got to come up, so I can pre-move this. Oh, sweet, lovely. Make a community post on YouTube asking for ideas. I will do that. I will do that. Yeah, because at the moment it's literally just in my notes. I've just got a few ideas that I'm trying out, like no castling, which is going a lot better now that I'm not playing you, Dadu, mate. A lot better. All right, let's see. First time black. Let's keep it aggressive. Let's keep it aggressive. So I could bomb cloud it. I know that someone said that earlier. I could also start bomb clouding it. I'm gonna push d4 here. And then I will play, let's first pin. Nicely done. Nicely done. Oh, okay. I've just got to be careful of tactics with the knight to fork this bishop, which is very common. There's loads of traps that do that. 1-1 isn't a good score. Yeah, of course you can play again. I'm gonna play a few more against these randoms because it's going a lot better for me. And then maybe a bit close towards the end of the stream. Absolutely, let's do it. But have you got any yeah, rematch? Yeah, absolutely, let's do it, guys. Just give me let me play like 2 or 3 more, and then yeah, absolutely, let's do it. Do you guys have ideas for other streams? I enjoy doing these kinds of like challenges. I think they're quite good fun. And they're always new, you know. It's not stuff that other people have done before. Or for example, who are your favorite chess streamers? Because I'd love to know, just to see what they're doing that you guys enjoy. Because I always find the best streams are the ones where it's like quite an interesting idea. Those are my personal favorites, but if no one enjoys those, then we'll go for something else. But yeah, anyone else in the chat that wants a game, please do let me know. Sorry if the stream is laggy today. It won't be laggy in the future. It's just I'm in a different location today. I glitched? No, okay. Alright, let's try and bring our bishop out. Ah, yes, I see the strat. So this is, actually no, we're fine. Let us, can I come here? This looks interesting. So can I come here? Just free my... And then if obviously the bishop comes with check, then we just drop the knight. And we've got enough defenders to stop any forks on our rook. Yeah, cool. And then I can force that knight off, right? Okay, sweet. All right, so he's got a bit of an attack going on the king side. But we need to really start developing. We will take that. Ideal. Botez Gambit, you know it. You know it. Okay, so they think that they've done something there by checking us. Oh no, we can't castle. Unlucky. Okay. Let us develop. This bishop's not moving. Oh, they've given us a free pawn. I respect it. Okay, they've kind of given up here. I will happily trade everything off. That's okay for me. I'm up 3 pawns here. Oh, that's just given everything back. I need to stop and think for a second. Oh my word, what am I watching? What am I watching? No, I misclicked. I misclicked. I wanted the pawn. This is the worst play I've ever played against in my life, by the way. That is a bad misclick. Very bad misclick. Oh my word. Oh my word. Oh my word. Oh my word. Check here first. Come down. Check. Oh man, that has actually annoyed me. That was actually just free elo right there. No. Let's just call it throwing for content. Let's just call it throwing for content, man. That is infuriating. This guy's a dog. Oh, my days. Okay, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. They're looking to check here. Kind of cooked. Actually, that would be mate, wouldn't it? Let's see if we can just check. Yeah, this is a horror show. That is infuriating. Genuinely infuriating. That was a winning game. Okay. Wait. Perfect. I can't move anywhere. No. Why does he not check me? I can't move anywhere. Okay. This jammy little bugger broke. Okay, never mind. This person is so awful. So lucky. Look at what I did. I don't know if the stream glitched or something. Look at this. I mean, firstly, I blundered it anyway. And then obviously I want to do that. And Alright, Daddy, let's do it, man. Alright, more aggressive chess. Let's do it. Let's see how this goes. Exactly. Queen sacrifice for content. You know about them ones. Alright. We will play this first. Alright. Alright. So I'm looking here. To be honest, I'll just take. That's fine. And then let's develop. I kind of want to develop this way. So let's start with that. Just pin this. Pin the knight. we take with check first, I believe. Yeah, we'll take with check first, then develop. Free bishop! What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh my good God. It's just painful. And then this comes. Oh my word, oh my word, oh my word. So I'm gonna drop. Oh, this is painful. This is painful. Okay. Deal. Let's do it. Okay. So I can now drop, right? This comes. Okay. Push, take. Oh wait, I can't even take. Okay. Let's see. What's the play here? Okay, the threat is this. Takes. Yeah, we need to unpin pretty quickly. So let's do that. And I'm down on the clock again. He's done it again. Takes. And I'm not sure what the idea is. Let's take first. Okay. I'll check. And okay, we'll take that. Okay. And then I'll come here. And I think we've defended that. That's good. And takes. And is that a problem for us if we drop this here? And then I've just got to drop this. And I think I'm out the woods. Okay, that's the first time I think I've got the better of Mr. Dadu here. Can't do that, obviously. I could do this. Pushes. No, that doesn't. Oh, time. Damn. Time. Let's remove that. Okay, perfect. Okay. Come here. Come here. Man, I literally can't talk. I've got to play too fast. Okay, let's not pin on knight. It's looking techie. It's looking very techie. Holy crap. Okay. Not looking good, not gonna lie. I need to pick up this pawn, honestly. This pawn's actually scaring me. Take. It's a nice idea, I gotta say. Oh, oh. Okay, let's pin that. Get me out. Get me out. Sweet. How am I still in this? What? Oh, thank God. Thank God. Ooh, let's do it. Yeah, lovely. That feels good. That feels good. We did it. We finally beat Dadu. What a game. What a game. Have it, mate. Have it. We did it. Honestly, that was so much brain power. I can go again. If you're giving free elo out, we might as well run it up again. Alright, let's keep it aggressive from the opening. Let's keep it aggressive from the opening. I don't even know if this is going to be a usable stream for content. I mean, you probably did, but it has said that to me many times before, and I just keep getting baited. And I'm like, oh, I had a brilliant, and I just never do. I go onto the game analysis, and I'm just like, so where was the brilliant? So yeah, don't always be fooled by that. I don't know if you already bought premium. If you haven't bought premium, it's a specialty of theirs. Happily, I'll happily move that. Alright, let's drop this here. Oh, thank you very much. That was a free rook. Take that. That doesn't work now, that's too late. Let's jump in. Okay. We will block. And I will happily trade. Lovely. Oh, you don't have premium then? Yeah, they love to do the fake. They love to run the fakey. Which makes you think that you've got something, but obviously it trolls you. And then you go into the analysis and it's just a bunch of blunders and other such moves. Don't know if that does anything. Yeah, let's start by blunting the bishop. Yeah. Takes. Yeah, that doesn't work. Can we analyze data? Yeah, of course we can. Of course we can. That looks free. And check again. Okay. What do we want to do here? It's quite a comfortable position. What do we want to go after is the question. We could come here. and then come here. This looks fine to me. That's okay. And then I can come here. Does that attack anything? No. Is there a threat of anything? No. Just push it. Okay, and that knight is kind of now just out of the game because I don't see what that can do. I think this is where it wants to go. I mean, if I play, no, that blunders. This and this. Yeah, I guess we play this first. Yeah, there's no real threat, I don't think, from the... Okay, so we can first blunt its own pawn. And then play this again. What is our idea? What is our idea? This and double up. Let's defend this first. Let's defend this first. If attacked, we can push. I mean, if attacked, we can just take it. Takes and takes. Yeah, that seems fine. This square looks nice. Oh, what? I'm low on time already. Okay, let's defend that then. Don't mind that at all. I'm very slow. I'm very slow is what I've realized. Which is not ideal. Okay. Okay. Move across. These are some techie endgames. Okay, I've got myself a bit more time for it at least. These are really not easy. The king's in the way. Yeah, that's nice. I don't mind. Let's bring it in. I don't even know if I'm... How am I doing here? Like that, maybe. Oh my days, is difficult. Very difficult. Oh, it's because there's another pawn. Hello, Emma David. I'm not too bad, thank you. Yeah, the 2 pawns is a bit techie. Need to bring this in. Oh no. I need another piece. Oh, wait. Yes. Uh, yeah, we'll take it. Yeah, it's probably drawn. Yeah, nothing we could do here. Nice, GG's. Ah, was I winning that? And when I could make my queen, let me just analyze this real quick. Encoding overload, consider turning down video system for using fast. Blur drone 20, sure, just it. Okay. 8 and 4. Oh, of course. At what point was this drawn? A5, A6, A7, Queen H1. King to F2. Why not this? King to C4. Save this. Oh, I see. I just had to put my queen on H1 and there's no way to proceed. That's pretty cool. I mean, I would never have seen that. Can I analyze it? Keen for a game? Got my new peak of 1967. God damn. Are you coming tomorrow? Because if you are, you might win. The top league isn't looking too strong tomorrow, I don't think. But yeah, Joe, if you come tomorrow, that's insane, man. Congrats. Yeah, let's do a game. Let's do a game. Can I analyze the other game too? Yeah, sure. Until Joe sends me a challenge, I can do. I don't think this content is going to be usable for YouTube because of how much is glitching. So I might be able to run the same challenge next time I stream, which would be cool. And that way we can run it up again because I'm enjoying playing the games. I'm learning a lot. But it is quite difficult. Yeah, I can review this one. Yeah, Joe, send me a challenge whenever you want, man. You're not coming. So I run a social chess league in London. No worries, Joe. All right. Dadu, I'm gonna analyze this after the game with Joe. Yeah, so I run a social league in London, and that's how I know Joe because he came through to one of them. Oh, I can win 12 points here. Okay, this is important. This is important. Yeah, so if you're in London, Dadu, please do come. Right. We need to play aggressive chess. Very aggressive chess. Okay, he's playing aggressive chess. Okay, so let's develop our knight. Okay, I like it. I like what you're doing. I like it a lot. In fact, I like it so much. I want to trade your knight off. I like the opening. Okay, cool. I can't castle. That was close. I was castled out of instinct. These squares are just looking mighty delicious. There and takes. It just looks too delicious. I can't not. I can't not. These light squares are just juicy. Oh, bro, I do the events all the time. I don't really make. Oh, it's a good point. I could make videos about them. Um, yeah, it wouldn't be too difficult to make content out of it. Maybe I'll start doing that because I'm traveling for a bit. Maybe I'll do that after I come back from traveling, and I can let everyone know I'm gonna be making videos out of the event and so on. So yeah, it's actually a pretty good idea. Now where do I want to put this? Do I want to take the free pawn or do I want to jump in? Take the free pawn. Ooh, that looks dangerous. Queen check is mate. Yeah, sweet. Alright, that's 12 points in the bet. I'm not trying to castle, by the way, not usually the fact. I appreciate everyone who's played me has just been like, oh no, I'm not going to castle either. But no, I feel like the point of the challenge is I want other people castling and then I'll not castle, you know? But GG's. No, bro, you should be seeing. You should be. Oh my, it should be for how I've been playing. It's been some pretty bad chess. I've lost so much rating to just people way lower rated than me. That thank you for the win. I appreciate it. I'm happy to run it up one more time if you wanted. Let's do it. Okay. So again, we want to play it as aggressive. Yeah, you castle, you castle. I want to go as aggressive as possible. Okay. He doesn't like my Benoni. That's okay. It's not for everyone. We can jump in here. I very good, very good, very good. He doesn't give me the free pawn. Now, what's the plan? So here, I keep doing this, and it's very tight on this side. So I think I've quite liked the fianchetto. So let's run that. And then I just think do I just push? It looks pretty nice. He's got a nice g-file if he were to castle queenside. I don't mind trading my queen off. And yeah, I've got to be careful not to trap my own knight. Yeah, I do want to take with this knight, but if I do, then after this pushes, I've trapped my own knight. So let's move that out of the way. Cool. Yeah, it's just glitching a lot on vertical. I can see the glitch on TikTok. Okay, that's noted for next time. Let's develop my bishop. And I think now he's castled queenside, so I think we just run it down. Absolutely run it down on the other side of the map. If I see this, what can I do? Okay. Let's... Oh, goodness me, what is there to even do here? Let's firstly get rid of this bishop because I need to be able to move this knight. And then I think I just put my rook behind this pawn and still not enough attackers. So I don't really have a play here, to be honest. Okay, it's time to reroute stuff. Where they get rerouted, I could not tell you. If I wanted to push here, I kind of want a knight here. So I could do a bit of rerouting this way. Yeah, I was looking at that. I think we now have this move. And he's got to let us trade his dark square bishop off, so that's one win. And next, I mean, he's got pretty ugly structures. Like, it's a pretty ugly structure. I really don't want to trade my dark square bishop off, but that is pretty tempting. So if I take and push, takes. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind it at all. But no, it is too strong a piece to trade off. So let's continue our plan. And maybe I want to allow my rooks to see each other. I'd rather just leave this without an option to force me to push the G pawn. And now he wants to come here, of course. So we could push. And we can block. Okay, he's going for the same push that we are. And I think that we don't want to allow it. But if we don't allow it, let's say his king picks it up. Yeah, I mean, this looks fine. Let's see. And then here, and then takes, and we have enough defenders already. And then we got there before he could push his pawn, which is good. This one's a bit tighter. Okay. Nicely actively defending. So let's defend before we do any attacking. So if takes, we take back. Okay. I assume he wants to double up and then take this pawn on the H file, at which point we just shift our king across, which is the beauty of the non-castle maneuver. So I think we can now play a check. And I think we can activate our knight. The question is, how do we want to activate it? If I took here and takes... Okay, so let's set it this way. Yeah, I don't think I mind this. Obviously, if bishop check comes, oh, we've got to play this now. Certainly an interesting position. How much time do you spend per day making videos? Pretty much all my time. Obviously, I've got like a main job, which is the priority, but pretty much all my free time. Otherwise, I'm making shorts or coming up with ideas for stream. And now I really want to get into streaming more so I can make more videos just from streaming. But let me know what you think of my videos. I mean, if you think they're kind of really badly edited, or if they're just not that, like, the idea is not that good, I'd be really interested to hear what your thoughts are. Okay. Do we want to give that pawn up? Probably not. But then we give up the other pawn, so... Yeah, I don't want to give up either pawn, but I guess we've got to give one up. Okay. So we get one back there. Just get this up first. Nice. Not ideal, but it's fine. Okay. That blundered his bishop, but whatever. Okay. Not really sure what the plan is here. Okay. Oh, wow. How did I do that? How did I do that? No way, I'm down a pawn here. Okay. I've got no idea what the plan is here. Behold. What's it called? The crazy barbarian or something like that. The enraged rook or something. The videos are good, but you have to make a schedule. Okay. I will do, man. I appreciate your engagement on my videos, man. I really do appreciate it. Nice. There we go. I think, yeah, that was a pretty handy draw. GG's, Joe. Yeah, I got pretty lucky there, to be honest. Cinema stalemate. Trust me, bro. Trust me. We'll take one of those. We'll take one of those. I can't believe it. Yeah, we'll take one of those. That was pretty nice. I got it. That felt good. I thought I was winning somewhere, and then suddenly, I literally looked back at what was going on. I was like, wait, I'm completely losing. Was I ever up? I mean, there were so many times that I just didn't pick up a free piece. Amazing what I was doing. So look, the bishop's free here. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well played again. You like scrolling through the videos. I appreciate that. GG indeed. Yeah, of course I can go through your game. GG's, man. Right, I think what I'm gonna do, we'll analyze your game. If you want to play one more, we'll play one more, and then I'll probably call it there. But I will be doing the same stream idea with better internet next time. Let's review this draw. Was it the draw that you wanted to go through? Yeah. Yeah, not being able to castles. You got outplayed in both in your head. Nah, I mean, you were definitely up that in that end game at the end. I think I got pretty lucky actually to force a draw out of that. Right, let's see this game. Yeah, I thought this was quite a fun one, Dadu. So yeah, so this pawn break, I'm not entirely sure what the idea was. It does seem like a free pawn for me. Yeah, it always tells me to take with the d pawn. I just prefer opening up my f-file. I'm used to that position. Obviously, we're not too concerned about castling, especially today. There's a fork there which I allowed, which is that's definitely an error, but you didn't spot it. Okay, so it wants me to jump in with my own knight, so I can set up my own fork, as opposed to defending mine. That's interesting. Free pawn back, yep. And now I jump in too late. Now, what's the difference to jumping in this way or the other way? I wonder what the difference is. Why can't I jump this way? Oh, I see. Because I stop you castling that way if you were to castle. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I wasn't really expecting you to castle that way, but obviously I know that you're not going to castle. So this is a mistake again. You're not trying to castle, which is fine. That's fine. I am actually so slow today. Unbelievable. Okay, no, we are fine. Okay, yeah, I think. Yeah, coming forward is an interesting move. What was the idea here? Oh, the loss. You want to go through the loss? I was just wondering, what's the idea here? Because you do allow me a few checks just to maneuver my knight around, which is probably not ideal for you. Yeah, this is a crazy game on the analysis. Okay. Yeah. I missed this tactic. That is really bad. Yeah, that's really bad. That's really bad. Oh, and I can disconnect it. Wow, I mean, I'm just missing every tactic. Let me go through the other game for you, because I know that's the one you want, and I need to pack it up in about 7 minutes. There wasn't an idea. Fair enough. Okay, so this is the game that you lost. We'll go through this one. And then I will pack it up. Pack it up. Let's see. Can we review? Okay, yeah, the vertical stream is struggling today. Interesting. Okay. So, quite a standard Alapin start. I literally did the move and I didn't take the free bishop, although I did realize that in the game, which is a shame. Yep. So yeah, here you blunder the pawn. And I think I then, yeah, I definitely allowed the pawn push somewhere. Obviously I can't castle, so I'm forgiving myself for that. And that picks up the rook, which is fine. And then I make a massive blunder somewhere. Let me see. Okay, so you missed a tactic here, which I also missed. Which is to move your queen in here. That is a very interesting move. The idea is, of course, that this is checkmate, because the knight is pinned. It can't block. And I think you've got this move coming. And then there's just too much pressure here, and I lose a rook at the least. Interesting. So let's actually see what happens. So I've got to move my king across, right? No. What's the idea? What can I do here? Rook across? Okay. Pawn push. Oh wow, that's very nice. Oh, I wonder why it doesn't want you to play the rook move first. Takes. And now the rook move. That is an interesting move, which I don't really understand. Again, had I had this position, I would feel, the pawn promotion, very nicely done. So you're using this not only to discover your checks, but also to get it close to promotion. Very good. Because I was wondering, what's the problem with this position? But there's no way of moving the knight without hanging it and to defend the pawn promotion. Okay, nicely done. Yeah. Okay, interesting. So we missed that tactic. Tactical pawn sack. Okay, fair enough. I take queen. And that was a bad move, but not spotted. Yeah, then it just got a bit techie. Yeah, this I saw, and I just looked at the camera for a bit, but I don't think you were watching. I kind of just let my queen hang, because you can now go pick it up on the next move. That was pretty bad. So that's why I moved it just into a random place. I like this idea a lot. And I think this is drawn. I don't know. At this point, it became not drawn. Oh no, this became winning. Oh, if you pick this up, I'm trying to move here. Why can't I play this? Ah, very good. This? Yeah. And the pawn is cutting off. Okay. Yeah, okay, so this was a bad move from me. Where should I have gone? Up. Okay. I see. I shouldn't have let that pawn hang. Oh, you missed the mate. Oh, yeah, you missed the mate. Oh my word. So we actually played it pretty much all the way out. So you missed this move and you played it with the bishop instead, which allows me to discover. Wow. This was way cleaner. I've missed a lot of tactics. Yeah, and then it was just desperation. We were both, I mean, I got quite low on time. Damn, what a game. Yeah, it was queen check. Damn, what a game. That was an interesting one. What? Look at that. I mean, wait, let me show you the analysis. This is just mental. Are you watching on your phone or on like an iPad or TV or something or laptop? Let me see that. You can see it. You can see it in the bottom there. Look at the state of that analysis. Oh, you can't see it on the laptop. I'm moving. Look at that. Look at the state of that. Up and down into oblivion. Lovely. All right. I am going to probably call it there if that's all right. Yeah, this was a fun one. This was a very fun one. I really like the idea. A laptop. Okay, hopefully you saw the analysis. Yeah, I'm gonna call it here. That was a really fun stream. I did enjoy that idea. I'm gonna fix the problems with the connectivity before I run up the next stream. But the next stream will be the same idea. Just because I want to make a YouTube video out of it, and this is just not going to be usable content when it's just super glitchy. Missing, yeah, mate in 4. Your coach would kill you. Is that your virtual coach, or have you actually got a coach? That's pretty cool. All right, well, Daddy, thank you for keeping me company, my friend. I appreciate you. And add me on Instagram. Send me a message. I'd like to keep in touch if that's all right with you, man. Any ideas that I have, I'll run by you. Any ideas you have, maybe we could talk about a schedule or something. Let me know. But yeah, I've had a fun time streaming. And I will catch you. I'll let you know when the next one is. Just send me a message on Instagram with 20-second delay. I know I turned that on so it wouldn't be glitching too much. Cool. Yeah, my Instagram is just above me. If you're on laptop, you can see my Instagram right there. Please do add me and send me a message. Just say this is Dadu. And then yeah, well, let's chat. But until then, I'll let you know when the next stream is then. Until then, thank you for keeping me company, bro. I do appreciate it. And then I will catch you at the next one. And yeah, will be the same stream I did. So I've got my league tomorrow in London, so definitely won't be tomorrow. Saturday I'm busy, so hopefully I can do it on Sunday. I'll let you know.